Police in Indianapolis have spent this day looking for answers after a gunman shot 8 people to death and then himself. The bloodshed followed other attacks nationwide, prompting President Biden to call it, quote, a national embarrassment. It also stunned a city hard hit by gun violence. Indianapolis today is enveloped in grief. Already reeling from a recent series of mass shootings, last night it became the site of the nation's latest attack.
So this morning, for the third time since January, our community woke up to news of a senseless crime that will not soon leave our memory.
Police said just after 11 p.m., 19-year-old Brandon Scott Hull drove to a FedEx operations center near the Indianapolis airport and opened fire with a rifle. He was a former employee at the facility.
There was no confrontation with anyone that was there. There was no disturbance. There was no argument. He just appeared to randomly start shooting.
Police said the gunman began shooting in the parking lot before moving inside the facility. The entire attack lasted a matter of minutes. One witness said he heard pops that didn't sound like gunfire until it intensified.
Then more shots went off. Somebody went behind their car to the trunk and got another gun, and then I saw one body on the floor.
Police say the gunman killed himself before they arrived on the scene and say they don't yet have a motive. Police also said a significant number of the employees at the facility are members of the Sikh community. A Sikh civil rights organization said members of the community were among the wounded and dead. Relatives are still waiting for victims to be identified. In a statement, FedEx offered condolences to the families of those killed and said it would cooperate with the investigation. Today, the Indianapolis mayor called for national efforts to stop gun violence. 8 people were killed in 2 separate shootings in the city this year before last night's attack.
The process of healing will take time, but I think healing does depend on meaningful conversations between people about how we stop this cycle of violence that's driven by readily accessible guns.
In Washington, President Biden echoed that message. He called on Congress to pass legislation implementing universal background checks and banning high-capacity magazines. In a statement, he said too many Americans are dying every single day from gun violence. It stains our character and pierces the very soul of our nation. The White House today also lowered its flags to half-staff to honor the victims. Late today, Indianapolis police said they seized a gun from the suspected shooter last year and that the FBI interviewed him after police made a mental health call to his home. Meanwhile, a police officer in San Antonio killed 2 people during a traffic stop today. An exchange of gunfire came after police pulled over a truck with 3 people inside. Police said body camera footage shows the officer having a conversation with the driver, who then pulled out a gun and shot the officer in the hand. The officer returned fire, killing the driver and the front seat passenger. A 3rd passenger was injured.